Welcome to another set of road trip videos. We are here in Northumberland, actually I'm not sure we are in Northumberland just yet, but we are heading that way. We are just now north of Newcastle on Tyne at Holywell Nature Reserve, and we're going to go check out the walk along the creek. We're hoping there's water in this one. Let's go check this out. Already looks stunning. Look at this beautiful area, and I am seeing water. Cody. Now, this is a really strange looking thing. I'm sure it's something or other, just a pipe, obviously a brick shit house. I know it's not really, but excuse the language, but it keeps going along there. How weird. So if anyone can tell me what that actually is, please comment down below, because I'm forever running into things I have no idea what they are. I'm sure a lot of people have no idea what they are, and yet would really like to know. So please comment down below if you know what that is. So there isn't so far particularly spectacular. It's absolutely gorgeous. A few people we run into, but what I am hearing right now is the sound of a waterfall, which I actually didn't know was here, so that's quite exciting. Don't know how big it is. The water itself isn't particularly high, but man, this place is just super beautiful, peaceful and quiet, and I'm seeing cliffs. That's always a good thing. I can imagine how amazing this would be in summer. This beautiful canopy keeping it cool. Lots of places to get in and take a dip. That's still a waterfall in my book. That's a really pretty waterfall, actually. Alright, so this is kind of nuts. That tree is upside down. Came down from the top of that up there. Isn't that just like crazy? Love seeing things like that. It just makes things that much weirder, and we like weird. So I just rounded the corner to the noisiest dog, like in the world. Very playful. But to this tunnel, and I don't even know what it's for. I'm guessing it's, well, I have absolutely no idea, to be fair. But we're gonna go check it out. So I'm guessing that at some point, either the river sunk down or they rerouted it somehow, I don't know. But man, this is just such a beautiful place, definitely unexpected. But the pipe goes through the tunnel, comes out to another one of these brick things, and then keeps following it down. It's just a little bit nuts as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so we found a little bit of history out here. This Holywell Dene, or the land that is known as Holywell Dene, is a nature reserve now. Runs about 6 kilometres from the mouth of Seaton Burn down at Seaton Sluis to Segwell, through Holywell right here, which is where we're kind of standing. And dates back, or the record dates back to about 800 AD, at least the written record, and it hasn't changed a whole lot since then. Come on. So the original Holywell, which is behind us, somewhere over that direction, unfortunately is not really visible anymore. There's only a few stones of the original well left. And it was a holy well. It was a chemical well, and it contained atramentus, which is inky and irony taste. It was said that the water rose in predictable bubbles. So yes, I'm just reading the sign because I can't remember that kind of information. But there's things like Goldilocks spotted cups, kingfishers that can be seen throughout this whole area, and it doesn't surprise me since I've seen a lot of fish down in that creek. I know what it's for. I know why the river goes through a tunnel, and it's not because they were rerouting it. It's because once you get to the top, it's really obvious that that is now, or used to be, a railway line, and that is where they built over. So they needed to build a tunnel for the river to go through when they filled in the valley and the train went over the top. I just had one of the weirdest experiences, and it was really, really cool. We're crossing back over the creek here, but I just ran into somebody, my first time ever a subscriber to this channel. So a big shout out to Chris K. Thank you so much for watching. It was lovely to meet you, and it just was a very surreal experience for me to run into somebody who actually watches my channel. Very, very cool. So thanks for recognizing me, and thanks for saying hi and stopping and yeah, connecting. It feels really good to see that. So anyway, we're heading back on the opposite side of the river, back along to the car, and then we're going to head up to Seaton, I think it's Deleval, a National Trust property. However, Cody's going along the wrong side of the river, so I've got to go get him. Oh, dogs. Good boy, buddy. Come on. These trees look so ghostly in here. I realise they are birch, but amongst the darkness of everything else, they're just silver. And reminds me of the trees that I describe in one of my books as Ambera, silver wood tree. So I'm not really sure if I'm ever capable of describing something not in fantastical fantasy terms, because I see so much of it magically and magical and just beautiful. Like those just really stood out in such a beautiful, beautiful way from the surrounding deciduous and cluttered undergrowth. Absolutely stunning. So anyway, we are almost back to the car, so I'll catch you in a little bit. Alright guys, so here we are at Seaton Deleval Hall. There's some woodland, beautiful woodland here, formal gardens, which we're not going to check out those. But we're going to go check it out inside. And this place was built quite a long time ago by somebody who also built Castle Howard and Blenheim Palace. Somebody Brew. I just read it. I can never remember names very well. But we're going to go check out inside first. Then we'll come and check out the woodland. But this is a place that almost 200 years ago was almost completely destroyed by fire, which basically almost convicted it to ruin. But something saved it and is now National Trust property, and a lot has been restored. So what we're at here is the ice house, which is where they would have stored ice from local lakes and ponds from the winter all the way through the summer. I always find ice houses like that, you can see it's well insulated with earth over the top. I always find them a very, very interesting concept of how they preserved ice all the way throughout the summer. Obviously protected from the sun by trees, well insulated by dirt, And each design for big houses was different from any other design, or a lot of them were very, very varied. I swear this just feels straight out of a movie, as though something was just filmed here, some Renaissance movie or something. This is absolutely stunning. How beautiful is this? I really feel like I've stepped back in time in this place. It's like I could actually imagine living here. What? Look at this corridor. This is like, I don't even know if I'm assuming it's potentially kitchens. I mean, look at the fireplace. I'm trying to be quiet but this was, you can tell where it was restored. A lot of the smoke doesn't exist on these rocks, but it probably took a lot to get it restored the way it is now. Incredible. This has got to be the most insane place, house-wise, I've ever visited. And I believe this is all the extension, because from what the lady was saying, it was literally only two big rooms, or one big room, and two smaller rooms off to the side. And it was basically a party house, parties from dawn to dusk, as the Deleval family were well known partiers. And that's what this place was used for. But just look at this. There isn't much in life that, or much man-made, that inspires me with such beauty, with such a sense of wow and awesomeness as this has done. I am just absolutely blown away by this. The old steps, 300 years ago, this would have been lived in. And the crazy thing is, I can imagine myself living here in this beautiful, beautiful house, but also feels like a 500-year-old castle. You can imagine how much grander this would have been with all the floors intact. Obviously this room right here that we looked at briefly downstairs would have had another bedroom right here, just like that one with the velvet and the pictures. A lot of this has been replaced, including this wooden roof. National Trust have definitely done a pretty epic job with fixing this place up. What a beautiful, beautiful location. Definitely worth coming to check out. What an amazing, amazing place. You could imagine this filled with partiers. Well, we knew it was going to happen at some point, so I apologize about the lens, but it's just starting to rain. We're going to go check out the woodland here real quick. Supposed to be a couple of mirror balls or mirror ornaments. They're supposed to be kind of different, so we'll go check those out, and then that'll probably be it for today. What a weirdly strange sensation to be surrounded by mirrors in the middle of these beautiful, beautiful trees. So you got the one side, it's just this big X of trees, but if you stand far enough back, you just can't see them, and all you can see is vegetation. It's very, very cool, very unique. Kind of definitely come worth checking this part out as well. This one's a maze. Well, it's not really a maze, but it's... Oh, how weird. Well, guys, I'm gonna leave it here, head back to the car before I get my down jacket gets completely soaked. Kind of want it to stay warm for the time that I'm here. So, hope you guys got something out of this. Hope you enjoyed the video. Definitely come check out both of these places. They're both beautiful, memorable. But as always, guys, take care, and thanks for watching.